Greetings all, DFuxa here. Welcome to March. So, I suppose I should probably talk a little bit about Grey Goo just in case you missed it from the past episode update. So, Grey Goo. Grey Goo has been a Let's Play series I basically started in February, and it basically went down to the third mission of the human campaign. And that's all that Let's Play series is basically going to include for now. For those who basically didn't hear about it in the past update, what I basically said there, and what I'm going to say here, this game is essentially, for Grey Goo, this is essentially a Windows 8 game, and I'm on a Windows 10 computer. Recently, there was an update to Windows 10 or to Grey Goo, which basically caused the game to not work anymore. And as a result, without being able to play the game, I can't record the game, and I haven't been able to basically go past the third mission for the human campaign. As a result of this, Grey Goo is more or less indefinitely on hold until it, basically is something to record again. And I apologize if, you're really enjoying the game and all that, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So you either have to go to another channel to basically continue viewing the game, or you're gonna have to wait for the game to start working for me so I can basically record the rest of it. And I do plan to record the rest of it in the future, but it might be a while, because I don't know when they'll be able to basically get this fixed. So just going to throw that out there. Now, let's talk about some new stuff. Starting with Anais. So, Anais is basically a roguelike that I basically had suggested I'd be doing a Let's Play series of, but back in January. And I finally got around to basically, showing a few videos for it. So, what is Anais? Anais is essentially a very quick roguelike where basically you're going to die a lot. It's meant to be basically played as a sort of time waster type of game. So it's actually something I want to basically cover because it might be a good game to basically play in your Android, for example. Think basically kind of like Cardinal Quest, where basically the idea is that it's less about the amount of playtime that you're going to be basically playing this game. It's more or less like a time killer type of roguelike. And I thought it'd be a good roguelike basically showcase for people who may be looking for something to kill time with. Because there's always those few people who maybe want to play a roguelike on their phone, or just quickly want to play a roguelike in an hour or so, and if they die, oh well, they're gonna go somewhere else anyways. If they don't die, well, they'll have to get to continue a little bit later on, perhaps. And I'll note that Anais is basically going to be aired on every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm going to basically go through it twice with all the free characters. There's essentially 4 free characters that you can basically play. There's 8 in total, but those 4 are basically, the other remaining 4 are paid for, and I only did the free ones. I go through all the free characters basically twice, so basically I'll have a Paladin run here, another Paladin run down here. And I think I do a fairly good job to showcasing what the game's all about. And what can I say other than the fact that, if you're interested in this type of game, it might be something to buy on your phone. Your Android phone, so you might want to look into it. After I'm done with Anais, Wasteland 2 is up. Now, I want to put a disclaimer here that Wasteland 2 is going to be a very long Let's Play series. Essentially, it's going to be like Xenonauts and how long it was. And for those who don't remember, Xenonauts basically lasted from, I think it was May or June that I started it, and it basically went all the way down to the end of December of last year. I won't basically have Wasteland 2 taking up as much time as I did with Xenonauts, because of the simple fact that I'm going to basically air a whole lot of episodes both on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays right after Anais, of course, is done. And for the simple fact that I'm basically uploading several episodes each of those days. So you're basically getting I think up to 3 or 4 episodes each day. So you can possibly see 12 episodes of this game basically popping out every week until it's basically completed. And I'll note that this is going to be taking a long time to basically air. But I think it's well worth it for a Let's Play series because of the fact that, well, what can I say? Wasteland 2 essentially spawned Fallout and, a lot of other apocalyptic type of style series. So I wanted to basically do a really, in-depth view of this game. This is sort of showcase what it's all about. I think I did a really good job of it. And I suppose I should also talk about this now. So back in I think it was February or something, someone posted a comment that they wanted maybe to see me do some runs for the Infinite Dungeon. And I decided that why not? I'll basically look into the Infinite Dungeon, see what the Infinite Dungeon is all about. So, here's a playlist to Tales of Magio's Infinite Dungeon. And for those who don't know, it's essentially an endless dungeon where you're not basically playing to win, but rather you're just basically playing to get as far as you can. I believe I made to like floor 30 before, clocking out finally. But I'll note that this is a very fun game. Very fun game mode type. Had a lot of fun playing it. And I may in the future come back to this when I have like a level 60 character that I basically use to beat the Tales of Magio main campaign, or perhaps the Orc expansion campaign that basically came out recently. And I'll note that, by the way, Embers of Rage. This was recorded before it came out, so it basically is like everything before the Orc expansion came out. The Orc expansion does change things up for a little bit for the Infinite Dungeon, so fair warning to that, but whatever. Now, I'll note, by the way, that at this point, I've also noted that on Thursdays, I'm going to try to keep that day open, perhaps to not do anything. But here's what I'm actually thinking about doing on Thursdays now. I basically have not been recording anything for the past little while because of the fact that I have so many days, basically full of recordings already being uploaded. I decided on Thursdays, why not go for a sort of weekly thing like I used to do. And we're going to jump into Star Wars Rogue. I'll basically get into the details of what Star Wars Rogue is on Thursday, when I basically do an episode for it. But for now, just know that that's the plan. I'm basically going to do a weekly run type of thing, like I used to do. And we'll basically show off what Star Wars Rogue is all about in those days. So, that's basically a quick little, video to basically tell you about what's going on with Great Goo, new episodes, and, of course, Star Wars Rogue being something that'll basically come in the future. I hope you've enjoyed. And hope you enjoy. Keep watching my channel. I'll note that at this point, I'm almost at 800 subscribers, and I thank those viewers that basically join me in basically building up my channel for me. Hopefully I'll get to 1,000, perhaps within the next couple months or so. And why not? Maybe I'll do something special for that day. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. For now, take care.